The distant voyage to Starfall is never easy. The moment I cross the abyssal chasm's horizon, I throw myself into the unknown. Waters grow dark as the sun sets beyond the hills, and my scales turn cold. The comfort of stepping onto the quiet shore of the village, that is comfort. My brief moment of safety, where I no longer feel so alone. Well, it's time at last. Astra, you better be here. Hello? Oh, hi, welcome back. I assume you've come to see Astra. Hi, yeah, I was really hoping to meet her finally. Well, you're in luck. Astra! Oh, hello, dear. You're the first Siren I've ever seen come by Starfall. Not many of you around here, isn't there? No, not many. Astra, this Siren actually came to see you. Oh, well, that's a surprise. What's your name, dear? Lovestar. It's really nice to meet you. Likewise. I assume you've already met my disciple here, Zura. I have. He let me read some of your notes last week, while you were away. Notes? So you've taken an interest in my writing? Definitely. I was actually really hoping to speak with you about the end, if that's okay. Oh, honey, you don't have to ask me twice. The stars and all beyond, that is my bread and butter. Yeah, I suppose they're mine too. Well, learning about them, that is. Why don't you come with me? We can have a bit of tea on my terrace. I'll tell you all I know, dear. That would be absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Come on now. Go on ahead. Wow. This view, this whole little space, it's really beautiful. Indeed it is, dear. It's my favorite place to study. Who likes being cooped up in that little library of ours for so long anyway? I guess you're bound for a bigger space. I was actually hoping to build a library myself soon. Oh, you must be quite the builder then. I heard you Siren folk are pretty strong. I mean, compared to humans, I guess we're a little more physically capable. Mostly because of the crushing pressure of the deep ocean. Oh my, I could never visit your home now, could I? Well, anyways, Lovestar, I don't have all night to chat unfortunately, but I'd really love to help you out. So what did you want to know anyway? I honestly just want to know what the end is exactly. I heard of this story of a siren. Her name was Honora. She apparently went to the end, and I just really want to know what could have happened to her. Honora? Can't say I've heard of this girl. And if what you're saying is true, that'd be quite impressive. What do you mean? So, let's get something straight. The end is just a theory. We don't actually know if it's real or not. We've only heard of it through myths and legends. But recent evidence shows that there is a possibility the end is real after all. Really? So that means... Honey, if this Honora did go to the end, that would be a major breakthrough. We quite literally have no cases of anyone ever going there. Wait, so what is the end then? What's the theory? The end started off as a name for a place that's been seen in many dreams throughout time. A dream of this beautiful sky-like place. Some see galaxies, clouds, haze, mist. Some see monsters or other legends and creatures. In the past, our ancestors wrote of this dream world. It didn't have a name yet, but they all wrote of potential meanings for the creatures and things you would see in your dreams of the place. A lot of those sources say that having a dream like that is a sign of some sort of major change. Sometimes new life, sometimes a rebirth of self, sometimes death. But those are the ancient legends. Over time, we've come to theorize that the end is a manifestation of the cycle of life and death. It's the end of our tangible understanding of life as we know it. It's like a passageway to something else entirely. The final frontier of our lives. Whoa. Wait, I have a question. Does the theory mean that the dream world and the end is connected, or... It's possible. We can't know for certain, but some believe that dreaming of the end means you will somehow go there, one day. I see. There is this weird concept that always shows up, though. When people dream of the end, it's fear. Fear of something. Illness, pain, being lost, abandoned, death. The end is almost like a manifestation of fear. It's such a common connection, but we still don't know exactly what it means. Wait, hold on. You say that some people dream of, like, creatures? Is that connected? I actually think I dreamed of something like this before. The creatures might be fear. What did you dream of, dear? It's been a recurring dream for so long. I see this purple sky full of the most beautiful stars. It's just completely quiet, and then suddenly I hear something loud, like a roar or scream, and a face. It looks like a giant monster. All I really see is its glowing eyes, but it startles me every time. Honey, that dream? That's the end. You've dreamed about it. No wonder you came to me so curious. Wait, what? You really think so? Yes, dear. That monster, the stars? That's been described in the oldest of writings of the end. What does that mean for me? That you fear something? That something in your life has either changed or will change drastically. That would be my prediction. I mean, my home was destroyed recently. I had to move. Could that be it? Unlikely so. The changes are usually much bigger. As I said, birth, rebirth, or death. I don't think that applies to me. Do you fear anything? Fear anything with such intense terror that it's always somewhere infiltrating your mind? I fear death. Living in the ocean is always terrifying. Even when you think you're safe, it never truly is. I'm constantly in fear of my own mortality. How fragile, how small I am, compared to the scale and violence of the ocean. There you have it, dear. That's your fear. Not an uncommon one either. Most of us fear death, although it seems you have much more to worry about. I've heard some dream of a creature embodying the dread of mortality, the unavoidable, mysterious death. It may be what you're dreaming of. That creature, your manifestation of your fear. But perhaps this manifestation is not meant to be perceived as death itself. Perhaps it is a mirror, forcing each soul to conquer their own fear, to ascend beyond the event horizon. The event horizon? What is that? It is what exists beyond death. We don't know. I see. That does sound scary. We fear what we don't know, dear. Let me tell you something. A quote by another astronomer who has that same fear as you. That painful fear of death. He said, "If there ever was a way to overcome the fear, I imagine a new world unveils itself, not bound by the laws of mortal fragility. You could look upon the stars and see them for what they are, ancient waypoints, whispers from past lives in distant realms, their eyes open to the universe, their spirits no longer tethered to fear. The end is the journey to the horizon of existence, where death itself becomes the keeper of the cosmic night, guiding fearful souls to the stars as they once were, radiant, untouchable, and endless. Here they can finally rest, waiting for the cycle to turn again, for the stars to call upon them once more." Oh wow. Astra, I honestly am a bit overwhelmed. Yeah, it's so fascinating, but I'm terrified now of what this means for me. I want to go to the end, Astra. You're a brave soul, dear. Don't let that fear of yours stop you. If you do manage to go there, you will be face to face with it. With my fear? Yes. If facing death itself means I could find an aura, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Let's go back inside. I'll show you something that might come in handy. This is a guide written by that astronomer I mentioned. He says this is how one could visit the end. We're not sure if it's true, but it's the best lead we have. Take it with you. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate this. Of course. You come find me if you have any other questions. But for tonight, I really must get going. I promised my wife I'd cook her dinner tonight. Don't let me keep you then. Thank you again, Astra. Seriously. Don't mention it, Love Star. Get home safe. Bye. Back home. Let's see what's in here. Field notes, the realm of the night sky. To reach the end, one must first gather the Eyes of Ender, ancient tools believed to guide seekers towards the gateways hidden beneath the overworld. Some say these eyes can perceive realms beyond our own, leading only those brave enough to stare into the dark unknown. When enough of these eyes are set into the frames of stone portals, the stars will align to open the universe gate to the last frontier. The gate opens, revealing the path to the realm of the night sky. Eyes of Ender? Stone portal frames? Where am I supposed to even find these things? Astra could have at least explained it a little. Well, I guess she was in a rush. Oh well. I'm gonna figure this out. I will go to the end, but I can't neglect my new life here either. I need to finish my home, get a food supply, enchant and gear up. There's so much to do. Who knows what I'll find in the end? But I'm definitely going to be prepared for whatever is out there. Enchanting is definitely one of my priorities. I want to make a library for it, so I can get some better gear, and also store all of Anora's entries and my other findings. It'll be a very important room. But I am out of materials. I want to make a tree farm so I don't have to go out to the surface and risk getting eaten alive every time I need some wood. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I need prismarine for another bubble-shaped farm. So obviously, this farm needs to be a little bigger than my other two bubbles, cause I need plenty of space for my underwater trees. Interestingly, I bumped into what I assume is the support pillar of that ruined bridge I discovered. I made sure to preserve it and worked it into the build. Now the bridge has a new purpose, although it makes me wonder, what was it used for? Bridges aren't really common for us Sirens to use, so maybe it had some other purpose. I like it though. It was in that painting too. Here we are! I got some trees ready. Ah yes, they grew! This mauve wood is going to be perfect for the library. I just made a ton of bone meal, so I'll farm as much wood as I can so I can begin my project already. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot it would do that. Okay, so I don't know what I was thinking destroying that hive, but I genuinely feel so upset and sorry. I will never hurt a bee again. They're precious. If they want to live down here, so be it. Oh my god! Is this good? Oh no! Okay, surprise bee colony. I love it. I'm officially ready to start building. So let's bring down this wall here so I can expand my home. I added a glass wall because I actually want this library to be airtight, so the books, papers, and especially Anora's entries can be preserved. Luckily, I gathered enough materials for a level 30 enchanting setup, but I don't have enough for excess bookshelves. But don't worry, I'll figure something out. You know my favorite part of what this build was? Seeing the vibrant lights and colors come to life once the water was drained. Honestly, seeing the underwater pockets of air is quite magical. Now I'm gonna relocate my nether portal to this side of the wall. I figured we can purpose the extra space for it, especially since the gorgeous purple light from the portal will look so amazing here. Now for the fun part, decorating. A little study here would be perfect. I love this carpet. It adds some great texture to the floor. Oh, hi. Ooh, this green candle flame is sick. A little lounge area. And with that, the library is done. I think this is my new favorite place. It has everything I need. Enchanting, relaxing, studying, a place to read and keep my papers and books, even a gateway to hell. Now I can move my stuff over. You know what? I still need to return to the colony. I wanted to visit Merity again and give her a little gift to show my appreciation. Oh man, there's so much to do. I think I should cook her some food. That'd be good. Oh, my backpack! I completely forgot about you. Man, there's a disc in here, sweet! Anyway, so I want to make Merity something a bit fancier, and I think it's the perfect time to find some new ingredients. I really want to find some rice so I can make a sushi, but maybe some other crops would be good too. Well, let's see what I can find. Ooh, apple tree. Carrot acquired. It's a start. Cabbage, nice. Still no rice. Ominous. There's a village and rice right next to it. Score! Dude, there's onions, tomatoes, and potatoes. Yes! Oh, look at this place. It's a little pet shop. And an aquarium. So cute. And kitty. Oh, I wish I had some fish to tame you. I could get some, but man, this is so far away from home, I don't want to bother. You can be free, kitty. Sun's rising. Time to go home. Wait a minute. Where's Andromeda? I set her to follow me. Oh my god, where'd she go? Maybe she'll teleport to this wayward lantern? No? Oh, forget it. I need to look for her. Andromeda, where are you? Oh my god, there you are. Oh, she wandered off. Man, this following thing is not working. I gotta lead her. Oh, I'm so glad you're safe, girl. You know how dangerous it is out there? You're gonna stay here, on this pet bed. Then if you ever die, you'll respawn. Alright, back to what I was doing. I need another farm for my special crops, but this time I want to do a different design. Something a little bit more interesting. Okay, I got my materials and oh my, jeez guys, you're freaking scaring me. Anyway. I'm actually going to start building this farm with abyss marine. I'm going to carry on with the circular dome-shaped design I got going on, but trust me, this will be much cooler. What the hell is this doing out here? Could this be? Oh my god, there's more entries! I visited the glow trench today. I love how vibrant it is, even in the dark of night. The schools of fish darting through the coral reminds me of the way Mother speaks. Quick, colorful, always moving. My, this entry was before the sea serpent attack. Please tell me there's more pages somewhere. Oh my god. Let's see. We had a bloat tonight. The elders told tales of the ancestors, and everyone gathered around to listen. I always enjoy the bloats, even if the stories get repetitive. The warmth of the fire, the voices, the warming presence of all the sirens around me. It's the day the ocean feels alive to me. Is there any more? I have to find them all before they float away and disappear forever. What is he? Oh, what? Did he just show this to me, or? I can't believe I'm finding all these here. Kaliana braided my hair this morning. She said it was to keep it out of my face while I paint, but I think she just likes to keep her hands busy. She told me about a bird she saw on the shore, and I almost didn't believe her words. Wait, words? What did she say? Who's Kaliana? Man, the entry must have been cut off on another page. Damn it. Are all of them cut off? I don't see... Ah! Yes, yes, yes! No! This is a different entry! It's the next month. I woke up to the sound of whales passing by the colony. Their songs always made me feel small, like a single drop in the endless ocean. I guess it reminds me that there is so much else out there beyond my life here. Oh, Nora, I know what you mean. I can't find any more. I guess it's the last of the scattered pile. I can't believe I didn't see those before. I'll just put these away before they get lost for good. Man, her writings are fascinating. It's like listening to a ghost. I know she was here, all around this chasm, sometime before me. Whether this was centuries ago or just a few months back, it's impossible to tell. But she feels so far away now. Where did you go, Honora? Best go to sleep. I have a busy day ahead of me. Good morning. It's time to make that crop farm now, but I also am adding a little surprise functionality to it. Just wait and see. In other news, I was waking up constantly last night. Finding those entries yesterday, I may never find all of them. That was her story. Never mind that. We must move forward. Well, here it is. The completed crop farm. The rice is here, growing in the water. And for the surprise, this lower level here is going to be my aquarium. It's finally time to name all of our sea creatures. The purple octopus will be Jellybean. The yellow one will be Butterscotch. I didn't ask for names for axolotl and starfish, but they will be named after George and Melvin's suggestions. Sherbet for the axolotl and Bonbon for the starfish. And finally, our sea bunny will be Oreo. Aw, they're all buddies now! Well, in a couple days' time, I'll be heading off to the Siren colony. Until then, though, I'm gonna focus on improving my house and finally making it feel like, well, home. One of my favorite blocks to use for home decor is leaves. The mauve leaves are gonna be perfect for my home, colorful and cozy. Of course, I'm gonna be putting these everywhere, starting with the front entrance. No, seriously, leaves add such a nice touch of softness and greenery to the space, even if these leaves aren't green. Next, it's time to break up the empty space here. This part is just way too open, which I think is not good for the homey vibe. So I have a special idea for what I'll do to fix that. The pathway from inside, it'll continue in here. It'll be like a giant grand staircase. Okay, now that the base staircase is finished, I desperately want to get my hands on some soul lanterns so I can light up the pathway. So, it's time to make a quick visit to the Nether. I'll spare you the details of the long walk to find the soul sand. But finally, I got some. Oh my god, get me out of here. And out of there I went. My soul lanterns have been made. Let's light up the way. This is something that I've been wanting to do since I originally made my path to my home. This seriously looks so nice. Oh god, I know what this house is missing. A storage room. Better get organizing. I'll start by cleaning up the wall and opening up a little cavern here to put all my chests in. Of course, leaves included. I'm gonna use some fancier blocks in here since it's a smaller space. And here's the tedious part, moving all my stuff and organizing it. This always takes forever, but honestly, I enjoy it. Storage room's done. Now I just gotta put my food in the kitchen. Man, it feels so good to have all my things in place. Hold on, I know what we're missing. Michelle has been sitting all alone in the farm for too long. She will now live in the library, a much cozier and warmer place. The whole house actually feels like home now. I love it. My own little abode in the deep sea, and I actually feel safer now. Anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the colony, so it's time to cook. The crops really grew, nice. This turned into such a lovely garden. I know what I'm gonna make. Salmon nigiri, my absolute favorite dish. Better get some freshly hunted salmon. We want the best quality. Okay, we still gotta cook the rice, which requires a pot. Time to make one. Oh, I also need a stove to warm the pot. Jeez. There we go. Finally the rice can cook. And with that, our salmon nigiri is ready. Gotta clean up this mess of an inventory now. There, much better. I'm also gonna give Meredy this pearl I found in the submarine building as a little extra gift. Alright, it's time to go. Hopefully I can make it there before the sun sets. Or else, I might be in trouble. It's too dangerous to go that far out at night. Anyway, I hope everyone there is safe and well. I can't wait to tell Meredy all I've learned so far.